Hi guys, I'm Smith James. I hope you're all doing well, and welcome back for another movie review. And today's review, we are going to talk about the final Batman movie of the Tim Burton universe, and that is Batman and Robin. Sorry about the excuse about these because I got this from CX, and it stars with Arnold Schwarzenegger, George Clooney, Chris O'Donnell, Uma Thurman, and Alicia Silverstone, Pat Hingle, Michael Gough, and I think that's it. Ellie McPherson, as and directed by Joe Schumacher. Sorry about these last names. This is a sequel to Batman Forever, and speaking of Batman Forever, if you haven't seen my Batman Forever movie review, there will be a link down in the description below, so you guys can go check it out. But if you have seen it, if you have seen it, just stick around and watch the rest. Watch the video to the end, and this is gonna be fun. It'll be fun. So, in no further ado, let's review Batman and Robin, and let's get right to the video. So let's do it. So, this is the fourth movie of the Tim Burton Batman movies, of Tim Burton Batman, and this takes place after Batman Forever. So, the only person that replaced is Val Kilmer, who has been replaced by George Clooney as Bruce Wayne, also as Batman, but the rest of the people are the same. So, and also we got new villains in this film, and that is Mr. Freeze, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of my favorite action heroes. Big shout out to him. Love you, sir. You're really great and massive fan. And also, we got second female villain in the trilogy or trilogy or so that you want to call it, and that is Poison Ivy, aka Palmer Isley, and she's played by, his name is Uma Thurman. Is it Uma Thurman? Yeah, Uma Thurman. So, them two are the big baddies in this film, and it's really cool. And I don't know why people don't like Batman and Robin. I think it's because George Clooney or something like that. But this film came out back in 1997, the same year I was born. And tell you the truth, I really like this film. I love the Batmobile. I love that Robin got his own suit, well, a different suit, and he got his own bike. And also, we got this is the first film that have Batgirl, but it's not Barbara Gordon. It's basically the niece of Alfred, and she's basically Barbara. That's her name in this, and it's played by Alicia Silverstone, one of the amazing actress, and she's brilliant, but amazing in this film. So let me talk about the story. We jump into where I believe the Batcave, where we see Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson suit up, and they jump into the Batmobile on a Robin cycle. And then the tornado, then on about Superman, and that's great. And now, as you see, I'm gonna charge my sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot to charge it. Let me check it's charged. So I'm gonna check its charge. Yep, on 2%. That's really good. So back to the story. They jump into the vehicles. They went off, and Batman got a call from Commissioner Gordon about a new enemy, and that is Mr. Freeze. And he goes after, I believe the museum, and he goes after diamonds because he's trying to make a cure for his wife. So as you know, in Mr. Freeze story, basically Mr. Freeze is a cryogenesis, someone who's under the ice and stuff like that. So he studies ice and that, or cures or something like that, if you will. And basically, he had an accident, and his body turned into cold. So he has to remain cold, like below zero, like I don't know, about minus 18 or minus that. And he actually created a suit. So you won't see this. I'm only telling you what each don't know what Mr. Freeze is. He created a suit in the comics and also in the books. No, in the new comics, new novels about Mr. Freeze. He his wife actually was stricken with a rare disease, and he had no choice but to spend animation. That's what he did in the movie. In the movie, Laura Freeze, who was his wife, was in his spend animation because she had a rare disease, and he's trying to find a cure. That's the same thing in this movie. That's the same thing in the Arkham games, and also in the cartoons and yeah. So he created a suit to protect him from normal temperature. So like, oh shoot, sorry about that. My microphone wants to be a monkey right now. So basically, like I said, he wears it to protect himself from normal temperatures. Otherwise, he'll die. And so he has to have, in this film, he has to have diamonds to put the diamonds have like something that makes his suit goes below temperature. So that's it. So that, right? So that's Mr. Freeze's story, okay? So in the movie, I'm not getting too far. In the movie, they went to the museum when it meets him, and Mr. Freeze goes, "What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!" So he got the free blast that he throws the dinosaur. Batman came in. He went, "Hey Freeze, I'm Batman." So he did that. All of them trying to go tackle him, and they chase after him. I believe they chased after Mr. Freeze, I think. So they chased after Mr. Freeze. I think they did. I think so. So jump through scenes. I think Mr. Freeze got away. Oh no. Mr. Freeze was in that rocket type thing, and they went to the thing. When there, Batman was trying to get Mr. Freeze, but Mr. Freeze actually throws his hands like troughs, and Robin tried to go up and save him, try to save Batman. He goes. So I think Mr. Freeze goes. He says, "We're here, bats. Wait, you see when I freeze. I freeze Gotham." No, something like that. So Robin went to save Batman, and Mr. Freeze got escaped, and so Batman landed. They took off the doors. They went after him on his cool door snowboard, really awesome, and they went down, catched him, and so basically they chased after Mr. Freeze, and they went through the different doors, everything like that, and then Robin tried there, but Mr. Freeze frees him. Then after that, Batman took back the Batcave and frees him and that. So that's where they found out about Mr. Freeze's backstory or whatever like that. So jump through things where we see Pamela Isley with Jason, if I can remember his name, Jason Woodrow. That's it, Woodrow. Dr. Jason Woodrow, who's played by, I forgot his name. Let me get my phone real quick. I forgot his name. Something Glover. John Glover, isn't it? John Glover? Guys, is it John Glover? Yeah, John Glover. He's the one who he did voices in the DC anime movies. He was in Shazam. He was in Smallville, one of my favorite DC shows, and I can't wait for the animated series. Big fan, and that's great. So they were doing experiments, and there was an experiment gone wrong where Pamela Isley became Poison Ivy, and then she actually kissed Jason, and he went like. So basically her kiss is very, very poisonous. So that's Poison Ivy don't have any interest in humanity. She don't also for plants and ever that like trees and nature, basically about nature. And she goes, "You can't stop Mother Nature," and all that stuff. And there was Bane, and then experiment on Bane. This is Bane's first appearance, and Bane in this looks absolutely goofy. I don't know why. I would truly agree with the other fans of Batman. I truly agree that he does look goofy, but he's supposed to be Venom, supposed to be like a Venom thing. And so she ran with him, and they decided to go to Gotham. So there, jump through scenes. I'm not doing too much. They eventually went arrived on Gotham, and they actually got in like a limousine, everything like that. And there was a scene where Mr. Freeze was in his house. Well, it is later, and then saying Thurman goes, "Sing, sing, sing." He goes, "Sing it." He's like, "Run, Frosty the Snowman," just like that, and that cold. And there was women, but he's planning to freeze Gotham, and also trying to find a cure for his wife. So he went up to his wife, who's in animation, and he went, "Don't worry, my love, I will kill you soon," and everything like that. Then After that, if I remembered, I haven't seen the film for a long time, so if I remember this, so basically, Batman and Robin were, I think they were invited to this party, and then Poison Ivy came. Well, there was a telescope thing where there was like this announcement, and Poison Ivy came, got this like potion, like love potion, like poison love potion she has. So she like a love potion basically, like smoke. She made mental like that, like in love and stuff like that, but she don't care. So she did that, and she went up to Bruce Wayne like, oh you're Bruce Wayne and all that kind of stuff, and she says, oh, and so the pictures like, oh, Batman and Robin are going to be in this party, and they got this good jewelry, so I'd love to have that. Mr. Freak was doing the same thing as well. He was interested about that as well, guys. So he was like, ooh, a big diamond, I'll have that. So there was a party going on, and between that, there were I think it's Alfred, where his niece came to the manor, wanted to stay with him and like that, and you didn't know that she was a troublemaker, so she, in the middle of the night, she goes out to do some races, like motorcycles, and it was absolutely gobsmacked. So basically, she did all that kind of stuff, and at the party, where Batman and Robin became a guest, and they'll try to buy out some women, buy out some women. While watching that, guys, I was like, why are they buying out women? Is that really necessary? Like, we don't treat women as objects. That's wrong. That's weird. That's disrespectful. And so all that, and then Poison Ivy was in a gorilla suit, and she went like like that doing that. Ben was the other one. She took it off and all that. It's like a jungle theme, and she ran up in a thing, and she was up to them, and she went, Poison Ivy, and Batman, all of them wanted to buy her, and Batman was like Batman thought she was there at Batman, and she was like like that. But Robin, he's like, oh, she's beautiful, and Batman's like, focus, Robin. So he went, it is a back card, and he went, oh, the bidding's over, and then Mr. 3 times went, I want that diamond. And he goes and he sees her, he went, ooh, well, look at you. Did I have this diamond? He took it off, and he went, little Clover. And he went, thank you, I'll see you away, bye. And he went. So he went, and they all like basically you all like beat up each other, and basically you're all fighting over the one diamond, and basically Robin's in love with her, but he doesn't know that she's. Batman is trying to tell him like, oh, she don't manipulate you, she don't care. And there was a scene where Mr. Freeze actually freezes the bank, and he freezes them. The police was there, and it was because him and Poison Ivy actually team up, and the layers are tied together, like together, And she's like, don't worry, I'll save your precious bride. And he's like, oh, thank you. And he's like, whatever. And he's like, look, I want to kill Batman. So basically that scene, Batman and Robin try to take him out, to take him down. And so basically, she trying to flirt with Robin, but he doesn't. But Batman's like, nah. She's not doing it. She's not flirting. She's trying to kill you. Then what should I do? So eventually, she found Mr. Freeze's wife in the animation, and she turned off the device. Actually, she turned it off, and she went up to to Mr. Freeze, like, oh, Batman turned her off, he killed her, stuff like that, he killed her, man, and so basically, she lied to him, and then that's where he went up to there, and there was a scene where Mr. Freeze actually got captured in the prison, and that before that, and they were captured, and then she came to save him in the prison in Arkham Asylum, and then you see the costumes, you see Two-Face costume, Riddlers, I previously Penguins, Jokers, so that the other characters as well. That's really cool. So she saved them. Well, basically she got him out. They went to the thing. Then Batman, they actually told him about Batman to his wife, but he hasn't. He went, I'm gonna freeze Batman's heart in my hands, all that kind of stuff. So then, Robin actually became like a dork in this. He wants like, oh, she wants me, not you. I want Batman Robin, not Robin Batman. And so there was a scene where there was a chase scene, where after that there was a chase, and Batman's like, you can't make it, and he turned off the Robin cycle, and he went, ah, like that. He knows, because he was upset. So jump through scenes. There was a scene where Robin goes see Poison Ivy, and there was a scene where he actually follows Barbara to this race, and she actually finds out about it. Then she actually went. So basically, Batman and Robin actually made up, and made up, and so Batman wants that there. So Robin goes there, and she actually kissed Robin, say, she said, bad luck, I'm afraid. Time to die, little Robin. He went, excuse me, but rubber lips don't mix with me. So she got rid of it. So she kicked in the water, and then Batman comes, trying to get her, but she told him to the vines when my vines are a crush on you, and put it up. Then Barbara actually found the Batcave, guys. He actually found the Batcave, and then Alfred saw up, and she went to fight Poison Ivy. Then she captured Poison Ivy, got captured in a fly trap. And then they all went after Mr. Freeze, who used the basically he only got the diamonds to use like a freeze device, so he could freeze Gotham City. So that's what he done, okay? So after he done that, he freeze Gotham City, and Batgirl, and Robin went after him. So Batman tried to try to get rid of it, but it doesn't work. So they all try to get the signals, I think the satellites, back where it was, to get the sunlight there. And so Robin and Batgirl fight Bane, and then they eventually defeated him. They went back up, and then Batman actually turned on the thing, the telescope. They went back normal, and then Mr. Freeze actually got his helmet off, and then they all did that, but at the same time, at that time, Alfred basically got cancer, and they want Mr. Freeze to help him. So he'd asked Mr. Freeze to help him, but he said to Batman, "You killed my wife. You killed my wife." And he went, "I didn't kill your wife. I didn't kill her." So he basically recorded Poison Ivy, and she tells them what she did, and he showed it to him. He's like, "I'm gonna kill her." So Batman asked him to help him because of Alfred. That is the same disease, not cancer, same disease as Nora. So he said that Nora's okay, and so they want him to help to find the cure and help her. So basically, he gives them some of the things of his armor, and he said, "Give him that. I ring in the morning." And so he did that, and Alfred's all better. And they all went like that, and Alfred went, "We need a bigger cave." So then you listen again. Go da 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 da. Like that. That theme song was awesome, but it's not awesome as original. And then pops up. The name pops up. Batman and Robin. And yeah, and guys, that's the story of Batman and Robin. And let me tell you, the story that I told you about it's alright, but it's original, but it's not the best story of all. I think the star of the show is not Batman. I think it's Mr. Freeze. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger playing very well. Thurman plays Poison Ivy very well. And Robin, played by Chris O'Donnell, he played it very well. Chris O'Donnell, what's his name? George Clooney played Batman very well. Very well, but not better than Val Kilmer and Michael Keaton. So yeah, and guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoy this video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. In the next video, I'm going to do the last episode of Jurassic World Evolution, and I hope you all have an amazing evening or day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys next time. Love yous, bye, stay awesome.